We're hitting up the Scottish Premiership today. Let's jump in and check it out. This is Brendan Rodgers' Celtic 4-3-3 from his 2023-2024 season. This apparently won 126 goals and only 9 against. Absolutely insane. Won them a bunch of trophies. Now, there is a video. Definitely check it out as usual. But there is a fantastic write-up on this as well, basically saying it's a 4-3-3 possession-based style, strong in attack but solid in defense. And then he kind of goes into how there's a lot of important differences between his 4-3-3 that he created for the Brendan Rodgers era and last year's Ange Postecoglou's 4-3-3. So definitely read it, check it out. It's very well done. It's very well written. So it's, as always, it's nice to see tactic makers put in the effort, not only in creating the tactic itself, but also in the write-up, the description, telling everyone why they did it, how they did it, and how to go about doing it yourself. But we are going to check it out with our three teams as usual of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich. So let's check out the Premier League and see how our teams did. Well, Liverpool not quite living up to 126 goals, and I'm going to assume not 9 against, but a 95 point tally tops the league is pretty nice. 88 goals, meh. I guess it's more on the average mark, but for 95 points, I would have expected a little higher. Aston Villa in 6th, not bad. 66 points is definitely lower than average, as is 63 goals. So as we take a look at Liverpool's domestic cup run, you can see out in the FA Cup third round against Man City, drawing the home leg, losing the away leg. They do beat Aston Villa in the Carabao Cup semi-finals, but they get to the final and they win it in extra time against Tottenham 3-1. But unfortunately, a one-goal issue in FC Salzburg. They lose out in the Europa League semi-finals. That one goal is just a doozy. So overall, still a fantastic season. You win the Carabao Cup, you win the division, semi-finals of the Europa League, third round of the FA Cup, but still, overall, it's not a bad season. Now, squad-wise, you have what, 8-7 in the green right there? That's pretty interesting. But 27 goals for Salah, Gakpo with 17. Assists only 11 for Diaz, Jota with 10, as does Tsimikas. Interesting. But average rating is 7.35 for Salah. It's a little low for him sometimes. As for Aston Villa, we already know they're out in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup to Liverpool. They did get to the FA Cup final. Manchester United beat them out 1-3 in extra time. And unfortunately, no trophies for them this season, out in the Europa Conference League quarterfinals against Eintracht Frankfurt. So overall, I will say, I said it first, it looks like average marking at 6th place, but overall, it seems like a below average season. Squad, they've got some in the green at least, but you got goals. 23 for Ollie Watkins is a little bit low for him. 18 for Diaby. Assists, 18 for Diaby there. 14 for Douglas Luiz. And average rating Diaby with a 7.19, as does Douglas Luiz. Data hub for Liverpool. It's attacking, but you're definitely missing some pieces. Overall, defensively, not too bad at all. Goals, 2.32 goals per game. 0.97 conceded. 0.89 XG against. And plus 62 clear-cut chances, so that's pretty nice. A chance every 51 minutes. As for Aston Villa, they are really lacking in a lot of attacking ways. Defensively, they've got some numbers that are not too bad. Goals per game, only 1.66, 1.18 conceded, 1.27 XG against. And only a plus 10 clear-cut chances, one every 78 minutes. Premier League stats, Liverpool with a 2.5 points per game season, Aston Villa in 6th with 1.74. Most goals in first for Liverpool, 88, but not too high compared to Manchester City. Aston Villa, though, in 8th with 63. Few shots against Liverpool in 3rd with 262, Aston Villa in 7th with 340. Most possession, Liverpool with 58%, Aston Villa with 54. Most tackles won, Aston Villa do make the list in 7th with 893. Best pass completion, 88% for both, and most shots for Liverpool in 1st with 544, and Aston Villa in 8th with 469. But now, how did Ipswich Town do? 4th place. Not great. 88 points is really low compared to what we've been seeing lately. I don't know if they've got nerfed in the last update, but 88 points is low. 94 goals is pretty low as well, even though it does look like they've topped the list over the table at least, but it does seem like a below average season for them. They did get to the Carabao Cup semi-finals, unfortunately, out in both legs. 1-2 against Tottenham. Those are pretty close, though. FA Cup 5th round, though, against West Ham 1-4. Ouch. So overall, they did lose out in the final to Leicester in the playoff run, but overall, not the greatest of seasons. They did get to the semifinals of the Carabao Cup, so that's fantastic there, but otherwise, not great. And only 3 in the green, but goals 37 for Hurst. Well done there. Assists 16 for Leif Davis. It's nice for him to stick around. Average rating, George Hurst with a 7.30. Championship stats: most points per game, fourth place, 1.8 flat. Most goals, Ipswich Town, though, in first with a flat 100. Very well done there. Few shots against in second with 356. Most possession in fifth with 55%. Most dribbles made in eighth with 709. You do get most tackles won in second with 1085. Best pass completion out there, but most shots for in fourth with 576. So let us jump in and take a little bit deeper of a dive into this tactic itself. It starts out with a sweeper keeper in support, wing backs on the left and the right in support, with central defender in defend on the left, and a ball playing defender in defend on the right. Deep line playmaker in defend, and then a box to box in support next to a CM in attack, an inside forward on both sides in attack, and a complete forward in attack up front. Positive mentality, in possession, attacking width is fairly wide, overlap on the left and the right, play out of defense, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, mix crosses, and work the ball in the box. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute to the center backs and take short kicks. And out of possession, a mid-block line of engagement, a higher defensive line, trigger press more often, get stuck in, and step up more. But now, how did it do for our 3 teams? Not the greatest. I mean, Ipswich Town in fourth place is definitely a low spot for them. They've definitely seen higher in the last couple of months. And if we look at Liverpool and Aston Villa, Liverpool getting 95 points, clear front runners by 15 over Arsenal to win the league, which is fantastic. 88 goals, though, is definitely not the attacking powerhouse that we expect. Aston Villa only with 66 points. Again, this is one season that I holidayed throughout the entire thing. If you took control, you could do a lot better job. And also, this is made for a specific club, a specific time frame. This is made for specific players in their position. So you're going to have to take something like that, mix it in really well with your players, get the transfers in that you need, and kind of get rid of the dead weight to kind of have this tactic probably get to that 126 goals and 9 against kind of mark. But overall, it's a nice place to start. You just have a lot of work that you got to do to kind of get it to work. Probably, at least in this save, it did. But that's it for me, Savian FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.